This is RSBS News. Our top stories this evening. Rin Penrose returns to streaming after a close to 2-week break, but alleged fans want to hear the whole story.
Joke's on you!
New types of little guys have been discovered. Professor Rin Penrose says, quote, "I found them at Claire's." And famed influencer Rin Penrose is forced to apologise after details of her deranged spending habits are finally made public. RSBS News at 8 p.m. I'm Millip Granson. Good evening. Well, as you may be aware, today marks a very important occasion, and that is the return of Rin Penrose to live streaming. Well, unfortunately, she is back now, and we are handing over to our royal correspondent, Jessifry Slam Dunk. So, Jessifry, what do we know? Well, Millip, I'm here outside Rin's personal computer, and here's what we do know. Rin had a scheduled stream for last Tuesday cancelled due to her feeling, and this is a direct quote from the prince here, ready to fall down the stairs. As it turns out, the PC had corrupted its files in some way whilst in sleep mode, causing Windows to fail to boot. According to our sources, Rin is not very smart. Now, here we have someone who watched the troubleshooting process happen, and that is Rin Penrose. So, Rin, how did you get the machine back up and running? So at first, me and my friend tried to do all the normal stuff. We went into the scary box with all the code lines. You mean the command line? Cool story, bro. We even managed to get it to attempt repairs, which I put in quotes because it didn't repair shit. It was repairing for like 3 hours or something. I hate computers. Anyway, a few days after, I decided to call in a professional computer repairman, and by that I mean my dad. And so, what did your father do? Stop talking. I'll get to that part. He suspected it might be a problem with are you looking it up on your phone? The NVMe drive. Yes. So we took the PC apart. He took out the graphics thing. Some stuff happened, but in the end, he just decided to put my PC in his car and take it home to repair it. And then he did. So what was the actual problem? CSM/UEFI. And that means I have absolutely no idea. Thank you very much. Well, it seems no one can keep a hold on Rin for very long. Not even Rin. Back to you, Millip. Thank you. Next up, we all know little guys. But what if there were more of them? You ever considered that, folks? I have Rin here with me tonight. And I've got to ask, how skrunkly are these skrunklies? Oh, they're very skrunkly. Exactly how skrunky? My man, they are real squinky. Can you give us an exact number denoting the scrinkliness of these little guys? At least 17. Statistically, that's a lot. Exactly. Allow me to introduce them to you now. This is Chimchar. He's one of the starter Pokemon. I don't know what a Pokemon is. That is understandable. You're like 57 years old. Next up, we have this funny little dude, and his name is Tuxedo Sam. Why, he looks like one of those newfangled squidmallows. That's right, that's what it said on the tag. He's incredibly squishy and incredibly skrunkly. Well, yeah, that was implied. We all knew that already. Next up, we have these twin skrunklies. Incredible. Right, their names are Milk and Milk. Why, that just sounds like you bought the same skrunkly twice. Hold thy tongue, lest it meet my blade! You see, what happened here is that, Claire's had a buy 3, get free 3 offer going on that day, and I am only a mortal man. Understandable. Now, this next skrunkly, oh yeah. His name is Tiramisu. Oh my goodness. Oh, I hope we're allowed to transmit such high levels of scrunklitude as per Ofcom guidelines. As you can see, at the top, he's all fluffy. It's very good. This is wonderful. And finally this evening, new details surrounding Rin Penrose's spending habits were leaked online earlier today, mildly shocking fans around the globe. Every month it's estimated that tens of fans donate their money to their favourite internet personalities in the hopes that the funds will be used to improve the quality of their streams. But that unspoken and unsolicited promise seems to mean very little to famed virtual YouTuber Rin Penrose, as new insider reports indicate that her fans' money is being spent not on new equipment or stream assets, but on merchandise for other VTubers. The leak alleges, quote, she complains about being poor, but just last week she went on a shopping spree with her friend that ended in them buying fancy salmon at M&S. If she really needed the money, she would have gone to Aldi, but every time you tell her that, she said, I would rather be destitute. We've come to expect this from Rin, which makes it even worse when she asks me to improve incredibly expensive stream ideas. When she said, I'm going to drive Idle into bankruptcy, I'm starting to think she wasn't joking. We reached out to Rin for comment, but the only response we received was, quote, asking for a friend, how much do you think a silver play button from YouTube would go for on eBay? But in light of her recent 2-week break, as well as the upcoming Juno Unagi UK Slaycation, experts are saying that it might be time for Rin to put her money where her mouth is and actually try to do her job again for once. And now, the weather where you are. Rain! That's everything from us at RSBS News tonight. Have a day. Later on RSBS, Raphael gets into some hot water in Let Him Cook, but now we're joining Bimothy and Bamuel in Papa's Freezeria. Ah! I just wanted to see if that was gonna work, I'm gonna be honest.